Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming. I'm bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Merek's Market. This game is developed and published by Big Village Games and released today, September 15th, 2021, for a price of $19.99. So what is Merek's Market? It's sort of a medieval style management game where you play as this character Merek, and you're going throughout the game trying to create and sell goods to a wide variety of crazy characters through many different means. Sometimes you're going to have to sell directly to people who walk up to you asking for specific goods, or sometimes you're going to have to create those goods. Now, the story is kind of driven along by this protagonist, Tess, and a few other characters here that help guide you along the way, is they want you to really work and experience things that would have kind of occurred for, medieval-esque kind of shops. And you kind of are set there to deliver. Now, the challenging aspect of this game is you are given very short amount of time to complete all your various tasks in the game. So you're given these sort of spell books that you then have to maneuver and take those creations to then deliver exactly what the people need for the items that they want. And you have to really manage a ton of different recipes and really set yourself up to succeed in the short amount of time you have. Now, you're always open and set up for success with a recipe book here, but you're going to have to memorize pretty much everything you do on this table. Otherwise, you will just constantly fail and not be able to deliver your goods. When you're playing, you'll create your goods, and then they'll walk over, and then the fun part of the game comes when you need to negotiate and haggle a price for the items you're making to then determine how well you're going to make. Now, if you're selling direct goods, so somebody walks up on the right side here wanting a specific item, you're then going to get to haggle with some prices. If you're selling something that's pre-made, you have a set price. So if you see we got a guy that's walking up here on the right side, we're going to walk over here and they're going to want to haggle and tell us a little story. Sometimes they're going to be wasting our time, sometimes they're going to be there for us. And, we're going to sell them the item that they discuss and want us to use. If we don't have what they want, we just kind of consider it a joke, as this guy wants inflatable armchairs, and that's not really something that we carry. And then you're just going to kind of continue to mix and manage your time while you're running through the game to then deliver what you can. So let's head over here and see what this guy wants. Oh, this is the guy that we sold that first item to. Now, another aspect of this game is also that all the goods that you're selling, you need to manage your time, and sometimes you're going to screw up here like I did here and put the wrong item in a system. But you have to really manage all of your time very well. If you screw up anything when it comes to doing the little button prompts that you see when people come to pay you for the goods that you've made, you'll lose your multiplier that's in the top right of your screen. Ultimately, you want to build the highest multiplier possible that you can to get the most amount of money in tips and try to score the best possible, financial gain for your market for that day. Your button prompts can be anything from buttons to directional layouts and everything throughout in between. So what's rather interesting about that is, it becomes very challenging to hit those gold rankings in the game. As you can see, we didn't even hit silver, so this game is actually very unforgiving when it comes to what it wants you to do for each of the various days. Now, what's really cool is you're going to have the opportunity to replay these levels, but there are just tons and tons, over 50 different stage levels that you're going to end up doing, and a lot of really challenging aspects of the game. One thing that I really do enjoy about the game is it does feature leaderboards, so you can see how you stack up against other players in the game, so it's not always just you playing by yourself and not having really a benchmark of anything to really compete with other players out there. And that's something that I really enjoy. I can see how I stack up with everybody else who plays this game. The game also has another really cool feature is it does have co-op. Sadly though, it is only local co-op. So you can play with a friend, but if you're wanting to play online gaming, that's unfortunately something that you're not going to be able to get in Merek's Market. I think this game would be a ton of fun if you had that online multiplayer capability. As you can see here on the screen, this is a little bit of those negotiation tactics for somebody who actually wants to buy something. So you have to kind of bias your judgment when you're interacting with the characters who come to buy goods, because wealthy looking rich people will overpay for items and poor people will not have good encounters in your store. So if we see, I did not pay attention at all to what she wanted. If I remember it, I think she wanted an axe when I played this first, which awesome, we remembered. So now we get to haggle the price. We get a kind of a price scale bar here where we can set the price of what we want to charge for this item, and then she's either going to come back and say, yes, that's exactly what I wanted, or make an offer. In this case, it looks like we made her happy, and the game will actually show us where kind of like her top benchmark price would have been to make her happy. And you kind of just rinse and repeat this process as you're building goods, discovering new recipes all alike, and just getting through the game as you try to complete it. For achievement hunters out there, this is not a quick and easy completion. It will be very challenging. So if you're looking for a quick and easy completion, Merek's Market is not for you. If you're looking for a fun management style, game, I definitely think this game is for you. It's a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed my time playing with it, and I really want to continue to do more and more. Because when it comes to like time management simulation style games, these are definitely games that are up my alley. If I have to give Merek's Market any type of a rating or review, I think I'm going to look to give Merek's Market an 8 out of 10. What it does very well. The big downsides for me is, it can be a little tricky to figure out how some of the recipes and systems work for if you're new to the game. It does kind of give you a little dialogue, but it doesn't fully explain everything, probably in the best manner that it could. So that is definitely, a missed point in my opinion, but nonetheless it doesn't take anything away from the fun. If you do want to pick up the game, it is available in the Xbox store. If you have any questions, as always, let us know down in the comments. If you want a little hint at a cool little achievement, you can walk around and slap people. So walk over here for a bonus achievement guide at the end. And if you slap and make this guy angry enough, he's going to storm out, and you'll get an achievement for making him cry, which is kind of funny. You won't see it pop here because I've already done it. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this review, I'd appreciate you giving us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you next time.